Hey folks, welcome back. This is episode 19 of Let's Play Stellar Sovereigns. I'm Aaron. In our last episode, we unsuccessfully tried to take out the machine fleet at Aquarius. I have a feeling that there's something going on with the star here that's causing some boosts to the already strong machine AI ECM, which is making it very difficult for us to actually cause damage to them. So I think we're going to, we backed off of that particular attack, and I think we're going to start looking into perhaps going after the pirates here at Proxima if they're still there, because there's some caches here that might be useful as well for us to look into. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll send the first, second, third fleets over. And then I think where we're going to go ahead and look into here, we're doing a little bit better with our freighters, getting some income coming in. Interestingly enough, yeah, we're making a good amount of money now on our fleet, on our ships coming on our foreign trade route. Our domestic income is just barely over the cost of our ships. So if I can also drop that, which will affect our domestic, will affect our tariff income. It drops it considerably, but it does seem to help us a little bit with our foreign. Do we? Yeah, slightly. I'll put it back up to 16. So we'll get another, I think, freighter here to finish out this trade route between Alonius and Virgo. And then we can start seeing about connecting the Virgo system back to the rest of our group, or our empire. So with that, let's get going. I think we are working on construction improvements. The goal here will be to get ourselves up to the mitigation here on tier 3 for the habitat, which will help with the overcrowding to keep the population growing on Xanthu and some of our bigger colonies as they get going. Cool. I think we've already taken care of this. We're moving along pretty good. So I'm probably going to end this Let's Play around episode 20, maybe a little after, depending upon how close we get, because we are pretty close to getting victory paxed with these two empires, and we'll probably be at war if we want to with the Federation. They're going to be our strongest opponent, so we need to start building up. We do have the 4th Artillery Fleet, which has an additional precursor cruiser, assault cruiser here that we're using, which could be helpful for us. Interestingly enough, I've never seen it actually fire that accelerator cannon. I need to watch that. I think what we are going to want to do, though, is see if we can go ahead and build a couple of destroyers to help. Yep, we can do that. To kind of help protect this ship and give it a little bit more hitting power to that fleet. I think the next thing I'm going to want to do, and I know this is going to affect our overall population growth, but I'm going to jack up our tax rate considerably. We're still going to be growing pretty slowly, but at this point I'm not really too concerned with the growth. I'm going to, let's see, this will last 4 to 5 turns. Let's see if population stimulus isn't. So even 2 is not going to be enough to do that. Okay. So let's try setting another 5-year plan. That will boost us, and that will get our population growing here, which will take care of some of the downsides. We're getting 2 political capital per turn, so the boost in income should help us build up some fleets pretty quickly. I'm also going to send the mining fleet over here. And I know I have a second mining flotilla around a... yeah, here we go. Let's do a quick analysis on the planet. Okay. Icarus has now been retrofitted. Good. More of our research packs with our friends here. I think we're probably going to do that soon. Okay, 15, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and shift over to here. And let's withdraw. We're not going to agree. Propose a research pact with them. Let's see. Our income is pretty good for our various resources now. And we have a state fair here at Virgo 3, which is good, as well as an inaugural ceremony. Okay, so they're growing at 16,000. We're going to max out trying to do that. Okay. That's good. We have plenty of space in our research sector here. Gonna go ahead and boost that. Okay. However, we are probably going to need to upgrade our food processing center. Won't come into effect quite yet. And let's see, where are we at? Just about there, so let's see what we've got. Good, that's helpful. And now we are finally in a place where we can move back to the stratocracy we were aiming for. So we are going to switch there. I don't think that's going to affect our income or any of our other stats, but that does mean that we should see the approval mitigation for the military bases. So we are going to go ahead and spend some of our cash and get an infantry base and another armor vehicle base. And that should up our effect here. And we will go ahead and start adding. I wish this was a little bit less click intensive. I wish I could just click once and get like the view and just kind of click through and just keep adding them until I had all of the Marines there, versus having to click out, go to another thing, and then come back. So we will do that. And now we will go to Virgo 3, who can also have bases. So we will start adding in some bases here, which will hopefully help with our mitigation there. Polonius is also big enough, so we will I'm running out of cash to do this, so okay. So that's some of our main planets now. We can't add any bases there, and we've got 3 we'll add to Virgo 2 next turn. Okay, we got another looks good. And that will also help with our population because now right because we've got a good number of military bases. Okay, we've got a pirate fleet detected. Good, like we expected. And we've got another freighter, so we can drop that here, and that should cover most of our needs once it's in place. I'm a little wary to increase consumerism too much. I'm making, looks like 420,000. I need to add a few more to that particular trade route. So let's see about going to our Virgo. We are going to add some freighters here. And then we're going to go to Virgo and add the bases. Why can't we add a base? Oh, I already did. Whoops. Okay. So let's take a look here and see how that's helping us. So we now have a 1 for improvement for military bases. So taxation is 4, military bases is so that's about 2. Yep. So that helps us out a good bit. Got a few turns left on that. Elonius, we'll just let it keep going, doing its thing. We are pretty good there, so I'm going to go ahead and move all of our personnel over. And with that trade agreement in effect now, that's going to help us with getting through this construction improvement. We're getting 20% per turn, which is really very useful. And let's see if there's anything else that looks useful for us to get here. There's only 1 there. Are there any? None here. Rho has 2, and it's got a good planet, so I think what we're going to want to do is in the next turn see about getting Rho put together as a as a 6th colony for us. We probably won't do too much with it before the end of this Let's Play, but it'll at least help us, I think, expand. Elonius is level 3, level 3. Okay. We're doing good here, so I'm going to go ahead and build another one of the political forums because that's been essential getting the political capital, and it's kind of hard for me at this point to build that manually. So next turn we should be able to guarding this area over here. Okay. Since we are so overmatching them, I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve it. yeah, we didn't really take any damage. They've got significant damage, so we should be able to take them out next turn. Elonius now has a inaugural ceremony, which is very useful for us. So we are getting 5,000 a turn. Okay. Fourth artillery fleet is still under construction. A freighter constructed. We'll put the last freighter needed there. And then we will see about, okay, we've got a couple more freighters under construction. That's good. They want to be part of that. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and form a new colony fleet. I'm going to have to spend a good bit of money to get that. So we'll do that. And let's keep going. We'll have to add the 5-year plan back in place next turn. And that takes care of the pirates. Now that they are gone and our quarry fleet has arrived, we can see what we're getting, what resources we can get there, as well as start researching the tech that is here. So this might actually have a decent planet in it. So let's see what happens. I guess our quarry fleet isn't quite there. Aphrodite, Artemis. It's going to take about the same amount of time if I don't. Saracen will affect that. Let's see what we have. Not a great planet. Okay. But we do have a lot of asteroids. Could be useful for that. Oh, he's on stage 2. Didn't look like anything came up. So, where do we want to send you next? Let's send you over here to Talos. I think I'm going to see about boosting our... No, I don't know if logistics is going to be the right thing to do here. Higher education. I'm going to go ahead and stick most of our points into populous society. We're still going to keep staying in here. I don't think we're going to move over onto the other side of the tree here anytime soon. There's also been some additional tweaks to the governments where the tech tree ballistic proficiency is going to take fewer research points and power requirements. So we may look into finishing. We'll finish that and then see about getting our habitat improvements. And then we may look into this ballistics line. So yeah, that's going to be useful for us. We'll go ahead and do that and see if we can increase the damage. We need to be able to do a bit more damage than what we're doing now. So I'm going to set that. They're happy, everybody else is not happy. Okay, moving on. Forgot to do that. Oh well. Next turn. Okay, we've got that construction improvement finished now. That now gets us to, I think that means that it increases our capacity for construction by 50%. Let's see. I think Alonius was the one that had the inaugural event going. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll do 1,000 there. We're at 91%. I think we'll be fine for the time being. OE is still doing its thing. We now have the political forum built, which is good. We are doing pretty good here. So let's increase the housing a little bit. I think with that boost, we can reduce here. Good. And then we will boost again. Let's see if the 5-year plan in and of itself is enough to boost it. It seems to be, so we'll leave it at the 5-year plan for now. Okay, we have our first escort, so I'm going to go into the variant here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade him to the Assault V2. We do not have structural reinforcement yet, but we can definitely update the other pieces here. Good. And yes, we have another freighter, so we will drop that here. That should take care of the last that we need for that trade route. So let's start looking here at our shipyard. We've got one more going. Good. Getting some good boosts to our income now, so what do we want to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send some funds here. That gets us just about to the Joint Victory Pact with them, and I'm going to send let's send 6 million here. That gets us pretty close to the Joint Victory Pact there. And then we can start focusing on building up to start attacking there. We'll probably hit here first. I think they've only got 2 systems at this point. So if we can handle or take out those systems before they hit us badly, because we don't really have any defenses at this point, I think we'll do okay. Keep boosting populous society. Okay. That's very helpful. We need that for a lot of the things that we're working on right now. Some credits is also helpful. They're happy with the gift. It looks like we got some good stuff. So let's see. Almost done there with the second of our destroyers, and we're doing good there. I'm going to add another freighter. We need we need lots of freighters, at least until that probably means that the next place we want to go is here. We can get, I think, some pretty good movement on that and still be getting a good income. So cargo miniaturization will do a lot towards relieving the pressure that we have on the trade routes with the freighters we've got. So guess now that they are here, we can have him, the Hades, work on the star and see what's there for us. We'll quickly go back over here. He's almost to Talos. Once we get to Talos, we'll check in on some stuff. See what types of things we can find when surveying. Okay, damage up. See, I think this damage output type modifier is what we were having hit us over in right here in Aquarius when we were trying to take out the machine fleet. But I won't know until I'm actually able to survey, so it's possible that we were getting hit by it and we didn't know it. Just because you don't know it exists doesn't mean that the effect isn't going to impact you. Okay, getting closer. Second escort vessel has been constructed. I'll also boost that to V2. And we'll get that all upgraded. Okay. So I think we're doing pretty good on our... Okay, we probably are doing less good than I thought because we need overlap going through, and that's why they have a much higher demand here in Virgo, but we don't have enough trade goods going through to Virgo. Probably because we're limited. So that's always fun. Okay, 4th Artillery Fleet is doing its thing. Are there any useful mining stations here? Yes, this one. Okay, so we need a lot of equipment before we can do that. Okay, who's going to be... I'm going to do a 0.25% recruitment stimulus over here. I think that will give us a good boost. And yeah, we're doing good with I think that with that, I'm going to go ahead and significantly boost our well, I probably don't need to do 1,000. I'll probably do 500 job or there, and that will probably be enough. Still getting good income. Our next step will be to get another fleet moving. We were going to need a considerable number of fleets for any kind of invasion. I'm actually going to pull my main fleets back and start retrofitting them. We will... before I do that, I should probably check and make sure that they are actually not too... Okay, they're on stuff that's... yeah, I'm going to put the Hades here so that I can send everybody back over here, and we are going to see if I can get them retrofitted with some invasion equipment so that I can start taking down some of the systems when we get there. And they got a lot of the nice derelict ships that were floating around. This is a nice one because it'll put a force field over a large chunk of ships. It's not very useful at the moment on its own. I mean, it's good in that it'll block incoming fire, but it's not what I would consider a great ship right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we have another freighter. We are going to put that one here. We're at 50%. And we should be about done with that. Yeah. I'm going to do this, and maybe we will get lucky. And looks like we got a setback. Okay. That's not too bad. But on the okay, we have a research pact. We will do the Inheritors Nation praised us? Did they change their government type? Interesting. They're at war with somebody. I think they're at war with the First League. Okay, So, it looks like that did work, and we should be able to get cargo miniaturization next turn, which is going to be extremely useful for us. That will significantly improve our trade route capabilities. We've also got that upgraded, which is useful for us, and I think we are going to want to look into an extra repair crew would be useful, as would increasing our repair rate. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then we are going to go ahead and start in on the habitats. Not quite yet. The setback looks like it's going to last for a turn, just going to end about the same time, so oof. I think, yeah, I can't get it to push, so good. Looks like we're good there. And I think that is probably episode. That should put us in position then for the next episode or two to kind of finish getting these joint victory packs and start getting some combat in place with trying to take out the what's their name? Take out the Inheritors Nation. So cool. Anyhow, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.